On May 12, 2019, an anonymous 4chan user made a simple request on the site's paranormal board. Show me images that just feel off. What followed was the birth of something that would shape a unique aesthetic and atmosphere, now known as liminal spaces. These images struck a chord, not just because of their eerie visuals, but because they captured something deeper, places we recognize, but that don't quite feel right. While 4chan helped propel this concept into the mainstream, the idea of liminal spaces is not new. A lot of what we know today was inspired by early media, especially films like The Shining from 1980, Stanley Kubrick's sprawling, yet haunting depiction of the Overlook Hotel is a perfect example of what makes these spaces unsettling. The hotel is empty, yet it feels like it's watching you, like something is just around the corner. But what exactly are liminal spaces? The term liminal comes from the Latin word limen, which means threshold. In essence, liminal spaces are those in-between places, hallways, waiting rooms, parking lots that exist as transitions between destinations. These are places we don't usually stop to think about. They are filled with life and movement during the day, but take that away, what's left feels eerie, almost otherworldly. But it goes deeper. The Backrooms, a creepypasta that describes what you see when you no-clip out of reality, brought liminal spaces to new heights in internet culture. The Backrooms capture that sense of being trapped in a space you were never supposed to find. In fact, the concept became so popular that it's been adapted into several video games, with gamers exploring these unsettling spaces for hours. Liminal space aesthetics are fascinating because they create a feeling of eerie nostalgia. Places like vacant houses, playgrounds, or roadside attractions are meant to be full of life. Yet when they're abandoned or empty, they stir a sense of loneliness. For many, especially millennials and Gen Z, these spaces tap into memories of childhood times of optimism and innocence now lost. This nostalgia is so powerful that liminal spaces often overlap with other aesthetics like Traumacore or Hauntology. But it's important to note, what feels nostalgic or eerie to one person may not resonate the same way with another. Some people might look at a liminal space and feel a strong sense of nostalgia or unease, while others might just see an empty room. This subjectivity makes liminal spaces a highly debated aesthetic. The magic of liminal spaces lies in the details. A photo of a simple hallway can be unsettling if the lighting is slightly off, or if the architecture doesn't make sense. Subtle edits like the one seen in vaporwave or glitch art can add to the surreal vibe, but too much manipulation and the liminality is lost. It's all about finding that fine line between the familiar and the unsettling. So, why do we find these places so captivating? Maybe it's the way they force us to reflect on the passage of time. Maybe it's the way they evoke memories we forgot we had. Or maybe it's the eerie feeling that something just out of view might be watching us. Liminal spaces, places that are never meant to be stayed in, yet leave us feeling haunted. What do these spaces make you feel?